sorry, but the adventure designs were ugly to you.
What?
I feel like this is an interesting take because I have never seen anybody dislike the adventure designs. I feel like the adventure designs are universally liked upon the whole fan base, or like at least a huge amount of the fan base. What do y'all think? I think the designs are fine. I think the animations within the games, they're not that good, but you know, but the actual design itself is actually pretty good in my opinion. We're back with the Sonic hot takes. This time we got some Sonic design takes. All right, this next one says, classic Sonic's design never looked good to me. They need to drop it and just use a newer design. I completely disagree with this take. First of all, I think classic Sonic design looks pretty decent. I think it looks pretty good. But second of all, even if you don't like the design, I feel like the design fits the art style perfectly. I think for the 3D games, they can go for a more mature take on Sonic. They can use Sonic's taller design. They can use his more modern design. And then for the 2D games, they can go for a classic feeling, like the classic games. They can go for that classic feeling. And this is where they can have the more cartoony level designs and more cartoony enemy designs and character designs. I think it's a good way of separating both and not clashing them together, which they did with games like Forces. Same thing with Lost World. I don't really like Lost World's art style because I feel like it clashes both the classic style and the modern style together, and I just don't think it looked that good. The soap shoes are overrated. I think you're kind of cooking with this one. Maybe at the time they was cool. I wasn't there to see it. Maybe they were cool at the time, but I think you're cooking with this. I kind of agree. I don't think the soap shoes, I don't think they look that good. Sonic 3 is when Sonic's design peaked. No game after that ever captured the determination and straight up coolness that Sonic 3 did. I don't really know if this is a hot take, but it's one that I'm very passionate about. I disagree with this. Even his main design I feel like is better, but even some of the modern style designs, some of the more recent designs I feel like are better. I don't know if Sonic 3 is where his design peaked. That's not to say Sonic 3's design is trash. It's not trash at all. I think it's one of the top designs, but I don't think it's the peak of his design. Sonic looked his best from Heroes to Generation. He still looks solid in Lost World, but they made his fur/quill tone lighter and his quill shorter, I guess to look more like classic Sonic, and it just does not look good on him at all. A lot of their character designs peaked during the SA2/Heroes/Shadow the Hedgehog. I honestly don't know how I feel about this take. I don't disagree with it. I don't agree with it. I'm kind of in the middle with it. I like the adventure designs, but like I don't think they're top. I don't think they're way up there. I think they're like kind of like upper middle tier. I do agree with the Lost World portion of this take, as I don't really care that much about his design in the games. It does kind of look kind of weird because I feel like the proportion is off. I feel like his quills need to be longer to fit like his taller design. It just looks kind of weird with him having a smaller quills. I think it was to look more like classic Sonic, because even they did change the tone. He used to be a darker blue tone, now he's a little bit lighter, and then his quills being shorter definitely does match the quills of classic Sonic being shorter. The second part of this take says, also Rouge's character design is consistently one of the worst in Sonic. He says they doing too much with her, someone in the studio was thirstier, son. What do y'all think about this take right here? All right, this next one says, Sonic should have long quills, but I also wish his old shoes got replaced with the Puma shoes from the movie, because they look like an upgrade/modern design. I don't agree with that. I'm not gonna lie to you. This could be a hot take in itself. I don't like the Puma shoes, bro. I don't. I wouldn't wear those. I wouldn't rock those. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like them. It fits Sonic, but I don't think it's an upgrade from his shoes that are in the games. I don't think they'll look good on Sonic in the games either, especially because I feel like in the movie it fits the proportions better, but in the games his shoes are super big, so like I don't think it will look that good in the actual game. All right, the next part of this text says, Boom Sonic was a great design for Sonic. People weren't ready for it. I mean, that's interesting. I mean, I liked Boom designs. I liked Boom's design. All right, the last part of this text says, we need better models like how they use game models to make Prime's models. Is that true? Did they use game models to make Prime's model? Is that true? I don't know. Tell me in the comments if that's true. If that is true, then I think that was a good decision, because I like Prime's model. But I think the models are already fine the way they are. I don't think we need better models. I think the models look good. I think they can maybe make some adjustments to some of the characters, because they haven't really done many different design changes in a little while. They did, I guess, for Boom, but Boom wasn't main series, so I feel like they could do some slight remodeling with some of the designs. I feel like that'd be cool, but nothing that takes away from their core design. All right, this next one says, Boom's designs were great. Even Knuckles' designs made sense. They get way too much hate. Yeah, I agree with this. I like, again, like I said earlier, I like Boom's designs, especially the background characters. I feel like the background characters have some of the most some of the best designs in the series. Some of them are kind of basic, but I feel like some of the background characters have some really nice design. It's very rare to see background characters and like their designs and stuff. We've seen a little bit in Forces, but you don't really get to see background characters. So I feel like they kind of went crazy with the designs in Sonic Boom, at least with the background characters, even the main characters. Like, look at Stick's design. I really like Stick's design. I feel like Boom had some really good designs and they get too much hate. All right, and the last part of this take says the human designs in Unleashed were good and fit well with the rest of the cast. Though O6 designs were okay, Unleashed I felt were a good mix. I agree with this take. This take right here is good. I like this take right here. I think the human designs in Unleashed fit the cartoony nature of Sonic's design. I feel like if they're gonna bring back humans at any time soon, if they're gonna bring back humans to Sonic games, take notes from Unleashed. Unleashed did the humans perfectly. Hey, y'all had some good takes this video. Hey, y'all been cooking. Low key, y'all been cooking with the takes lately. Y'all been cooking with the takes. Y'all had some very insightful takes lately. In this video right here, somebody says Sonic Prime had the best rendition of Shadow. Y'all might want to have to check that out. Otherwise, here's the playlist of all the Sonic hot takes videos, and I'll see y'all in the next video.